Okay, so it's day number 6, and it's the end of the day, about 9 o'clock at night, and we're painting for gold. So here's Jay. He's just digging away. It's pretty interesting. He brought all the kippy. Shovels, gold pans.
So I got myself a pan, material I'm going to slosh around and see if I can find any gold in it. I wanted to pick a spot just above. You see there's kind of a clay layer up there, and so the clay layer represents calm water where only light stuff would fall out. But then the gravelly stuff above, that's a storm event, so faster water. This is glacial deposit, but faster water, and then only gold would be carried. Gold would be carried in the faster water because it's heavier. Wouldn't be carried in really slow moving water. So I wanted to get something right at the bottom of that, representing stuff that falls out of the water first. So we'll see what happens with this. I was a little worried about digging underneath that bank. Thought the whole thing might come down. We saw that happening today. The bank's falling off the side of the river.
Yeah, the river is filthy. That's how much dirt went in the water. Don't tell Jay, but if there's gold nuggets in the pan, I'm going to knock him in the head with a rock. Take it and run.
So, top pan's got all sorts of holes in it, and the bottom pan's just like a pipe pan, solid bottom. So I'm going to wash the fine stuff through the grid into the lower pan.
And again, because gold is the heaviest, it's going to fall into the bottom of the pan and stay there.
Yeah. But we might find a gold nugget, so before we throw this out, we'll just kind of look through it, make sure there's no gold nugget there.
Personally, I've got enough gold nuggets. I'm sick of them.
A little swirl.
The closing price on gold last week was at $1,243 and some cents an ounce. So, yeah, we can muck around here for at least an hour before Jay starts to lose money.
No gold nugget.
Darn, because I need a tooth replacement. What is that now?
That somehow got through. I must have slapped it over the side.
Oh, I see.
Shouldn't have went through that grid. A few other pieces in here shouldn't have went through too. So now we got to get rid of all the light stuff.
And look for the gold flakes in the bottom.
Gold flakes. This is going to take a half an hour. So.
Yeah, we're not going to watch it all. And one of the reasons I love Jay is because he will stand there with his feet in the water, shaking that pan for a half an hour, just to see if there's a couple of gold flakes in the bottom. I, on the other hand,
You go buy it.
go buy it. I'll go up and make dinner. So a little bit at a time, the lighter stuff gets washed away as he swirls the pan. And in a half an hour, almost all of that will be gone. And there'll be about $1,243.61 worth of gold in the bottom. Oh, I forgot to mention, For all your floral needs, it's Holton Flowers, 62 Walton Street in downtown Port Hope, helping you live up to your full romantic potential. And now back to Jay. So anyway, as we watch Jay, I'm just going to pan around a little bit. The water's quite warm here. It's marginally cooler than my pool at home. The other day I had a black t-shirt on and almost melted. Had to be 85 degrees, don't you think?
Yep.
80
yeah,
to
we
85
thought it was
degrees.
85 degrees.
It was smoking hot, man. No wind. And just this killer river. And some incredible scenery. We just paddled out of that mountain range that, I don't know, there's no telephoto lens on this camera, but beautiful mountain range back there. That's where the forest fire was that we looked at yesterday. And if we spin around and put the camera right into the sun, you can see the little mountain range that we're going to get into tomorrow. Going into a canyon, right?
Yep. Granite Canyon.
Should be about 7 kilometers of
Fast water.
fast water and
Nothing
chop.
too serious.
Depends on who's telling the story.
Yeah.
For me, it'll be killer waves, 3-foot standing waves, and class 4 rapids.
Until somebody comes and tells us it's not like that, that's what we can say.
Yeah, so get up here. Before we go through the standing waves and the rapids, Jay will say, "Ready, son?" And I'll say, "Ready, Dad." So it's a slow process, but you know, some people made it rich up here. For every 1,000 people that showed up, one person walked out a millionaire. 999 walked out penniless.
This river wasn't a site of much of a gold rush. There was some gold on it, but I never heard of much of a rush here.
That's because they didn't know where to look. That's why we're here, because they didn't know where to look. Most of the gold is still here. Anyway, here's some of Jay's equipment. He brought a shovel, one of the few people I know who would spend 2 weeks in the bush and bring a full-sized shovel and his metal gold pans. And then on top of that, we're going to have to walk out with about 4 pounds of friggin' gold dust. That'll be a pain in the ass if we have to portage. But I'm not complaining. There's Jay digging out his nuggets now.
Those big ones fell over the edge of the big pan. I gotta get rid of them. So there might be gold dust on them, so I'll just rinse them off inside the pan.
Yeah. Because that's how we roll. That's for you, Tish. Did I tell you Simon's girlfriend Tish is a hummer?
No.
Yeah, she hums all the time. And it's sort of...
Sometimes can be annoying.
What's that?
Sometimes could be a little bit annoying, maybe.
Oh, not with Tish, though. It's annoying with most people, but not with Tish. Oh. But I've been doing it all week, so what he's saying is that I'm being annoying. Anyway, we're getting down to the final drags here.
Oh, we got a long ways to go yet.
Yeah, long way to go.
My back's starting to hurt.
Good. And that's what it's all about, kids. Panning for gold in the Yukon. Get up here. What do they say? Be there or be square. Pelly River, Yukon. 2014. What's the date today? July the 24th. Yeah. Anyway, have a good night. I love you, honey.